The main target groups that we're targeting are three different sectors. One, students at large, all over the world, students that are interested in how to give back to the community. That's one. And the second group is the business startup communities and established corporations of any size. So these are the three targeted groups that we're going after in educating and promoting this social entrepreneurship idea to. Students, first and foremost, I believe, as many of us believe, the next generation, students and the leaders, they are the next generation leadership that we need to educate the importance of social entrepreneurship. If we ingrain them early enough, it's important to make money while we teach them how to create a business, how to put together a business concept or a business plan, marketing idea. We're here to teach them the importance of giving back, social entrepreneurship, how to build a brand that cares and compassionate about. It's not just good enough to create the best and the fastest tool, but also how to care about your surrounding, your immediate community and your world at large. That's what social entrepreneurship does. Immediately what comes to mind, I have many students ask me, what does it mean to me? I'm not interested in business. I'm not interested in starting another company. I just want to work as a medical doctor or engineer. I'm not interested in being an entrepreneur. How can I put this to use? Social entrepreneurship concepts and tools. Well, my answer is that social entrepreneurship is nothing more than teaching people how to be compassionate, how to look around, how to care about the surroundings around you, how to have that eye to look around and see opportunities to help others. And if you can build a brand, if you can be part of a company, or if you can be part of an initiative that also built in as a systematic approach, not an accidental, not an afterthought, but is built into it as your daily work and daily thinking, how am I giving back today? Have I given back enough? And as a business owner, many of the new students coming up, and they'll be starting new enterprises. So we want to teach them on the importance of building a brand that cares about the fellow human being. And we teach them the quantitative analysis in the sense that, what does it mean? Showing examples of brands such as Tom's Shoes or Starbucks brand and other brands that have done so well in building into their character of giving back. What does that mean in being accepted by the communities at large? Not only locally, but globally. When a brand is viewed on as, okay, that's a brand that I can identify with. That's a brand that cares about their community. That's a brand that cares about the global, the world at large, globally. So that's for students and aspiring leaders of the tomorrow. That's one. Now, for startup companies, some of the same components applies. Companies are started up by people of all ages, students and older folks every day. So what we teach them is that basic steps from feasibility study to business plan, and then when they get to the analysis of financial analysis of forecasting, put this into their business plan, their whole DNA when they build it. In other words, allocate certain percentage of their resources to be given back, whether it's 5%, 10%, before tax, after tax, whatever their comfort level. Build into it so it's not an effort after the fact. So we will teach them, we will hold their hand, we'll help them draft a business plan, an operating plan together through our expertise. Now that's the second target audience that we have. Number three, and in my opinion, some of the most difficult challenges, the established corporations, small, medium, and large corporations, especially some of these brands which have been damaged, for lack of a better word, for whatever reasons. So we come in there to recover, help them minimize and mitigate the damage by running a campaign, help them launch a new campaign to show they have a humanity to them. If they don't have a system in place, we'll teach them. We'll do a top to bottom analysis of how to get their employees involved, to think of social entrepreneurship ways of giving back and compassionate ways. And eventually, within measurable time, short time, they will see their brands turn around. They will see the perception of the community towards their brand turn around. And in other words, we become an expert in helping brands as a turnaround experts. That's what we do. And it's not just a gimmick, marketing gimmick. We teach them how to build that into it after the fact, into their culture of giving back. And that's our mission as social entrepreneurship champions. That's what we intend to do, a global social entrepreneurship LLC.